Another reminder, tomorrow is Election Day. Polls will open at 6 a.m. And joining us now here in studio, Secretary of State Alison Lundergan Grimes to talk all things Election Day and some do's and don'ts.
And of course, Secretary Grimes, we thank you for taking time because this is a busy day, 2 days leading up to the election for you.
Well, we are just hours away from our polls opening up, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. We want voters to be as engaged as I know Kentuckians are in what happens in Madison Square Garden in New York City tomorrow, right here in their own backyard in the Commonwealth. A busy election day as we choose our constitutional officers, the folks who will watch over all policy decisions governing everything from governor, your next Secretary of State, Attorney General, all the way down to Commissioner of Agriculture for the next 4 years here in Kentucky.
It's going to be a busy day at all the precincts tomorrow. You're expecting about a 30% voter turnout, is that right?
We are. We have over 3,700 precincts here in the state, and right now, based on watching absentee vote totals, we are on par with where we were in 2015. That's sad. My hope is that with your all's help, with the help of voters out there, we will get more than a third of our eligible registered Kentucky voters out there to actually help choose who is going to be the folks that are governing the Commonwealth of Kentucky. We can do better than 31%. I hope folks will prove me wrong. Get up, get out, and get loud. Have your say tomorrow on Election Day.
Let's talk about eligible voters because inactive voters have been placed back onto the ballot, or onto the rolls rather. How is that going to impact?
Well, we have had not one, but now two Franklin Circuit Court judges step in to help us protect this election. I give praise to the Franklin Circuit Court for helping to echo what I have been telling the State Board of Elections since early this year, making sure that we treat all of our registered voters the same. We had a Franklin Circuit Court judge say 175,000 people are not inactive voters. They belong on the main master list. But as concerns go, I still have a lot of concerns about the lack of oversight at the State Board of Elections. And our voters tomorrow are exercising the front lines of this process. And I ask them to stay engaged, to make sure that they communicate with us. If they're seeing anything that causes them concern, many will still have an asterisk next to their name. That means they're on their way to being purged. If you have that asterisk, you don't think it should be there, you're an engaged, active voter, you should be able to vote tomorrow. But please make sure, reach out and let me know. 502-564-3490. That's how voters can reach me at the Secretary of State's office.
So bring your driver's license, bring your voter registration card, and do your duty.
Well, as you show up, bringing yourself, obviously that's enough, being a personal acquaintance of our poll workers, but make sure to have your voice heard, bring the proper identification, know where you go vote, and as long as you're in line by 6 p.m. on Election Day, you can have your say. Check out govotekentucky.com. That's the one resource everybody should use.
Secretary Grimes, thank you for your service and thank you for your time. And everybody, let's get out and vote. All right.